Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to the demo for Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. Last episode, we just went through the very basic of the controls, the narrative setup for everything behind it, and now we're going to probably embark and see just what The Endless Vault both kind of is, and like how we go about getting like all of our wares and things for sale and such. I do find, though, that for this demo, it feels very performance-heavy or, like, resource-intensive, even though it probably shouldn't. Okay, so we need to... What's that thing at the square? We need to talk to Andre. Oh, here we go. Hey, Will, look at my new forge. I can craft new weapons for you, but you'll need some materials. Here, you'll have enough for one. Ooh, Sun Eater. This seed can withstand extremely high temperatures without burning. Been quite useful in various disciplines, is used by the rebel Taliks as badge to signify their crusade against Father-Son. Now choose which weapon you want to craft first. Okay, so we could go for a sword or gauntlets. I kind of want to see what the gauntlets are. I think those are a new weapon type that I don't think the game has had before. I'm trying to remember what it had. I think it had sword, spear, bow, maybe a hammer, but I'm not entirely sure. But you know what? Let's go for... Okay, focus lasts 4 seconds. Special attack does 10% damage. Yeah, let's try the gauntlets out. Carefully molded for your fists, these gauntlets are a fast and agile weapon for untrained hands. Only those who channel their strength into every strike will discover their true potential. We'll equip those. It's time to leave that old broom behind. Oh. Gauntlets. The gauntlets are by far the fastest weapon. Enemies won't see you coming. Your special deals more damage but slower than normal attacks. Each attack charges focus, which be activated with your special. Focus is a temporary mode that increases the speed and impact of your attacks. Okay, interesting. So we need to get 5,000 currency in a single day. Oh. And there's Zenon. Now you're ready. Tomo and I will be waiting to hear from you. Good luck out there. Okay, so there's actually... I thought the vault itself we'd, like, have to dive into it, since, like, Endless Vault, it sounds like you're going into it, but... Okay, no. I was kind of hoping we would have had a way to, like, the training ground, try it out and see how it is. There's... Okay, so Kalina's the only place we can go to right now. Is a dimension split between the Day Realm, where Father-Son is worshipped, and the Night Realm, devoted to Mother Moon. The Taliks live by ancient rituals and vows, now corrupted by the arrival of a showman and his tech. So now we'll see a proper part of, like, how the gameplay loop is meant to be. Oh. Okay, so it's just back right here. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe Y is like our special, and X is our basic attack we build up. Oh, and maybe we'll actually get, like, when we are in these levels, your choice of what reward or what path you choose. Since there's that little tile, it looked like it had a chest on it at first. Oh, slime shards. Unmodified slime essence with regenerative properties. When a slime enters a new dimension and feeds, it adapts to the environment. Ironically, if it consumed, the slime treats the host as a habitat, merging with them and healing them. Now let's get those, and... Oh god, yeah, there are some stutters to have to worry about. Okay, I better heal up because I took a lot of damage there. Okay, there we go. Starting to learn it a little bit. And then B is just to return back. Nothing to do with A right now. Okay, there are definitely some. Nasty stutters to have to try to do, but it seems like it's more so once, like, it's trying to load an area not on camera. Oh, there's a chest. The Endless Vault is granted the ability to spot cursed relics. Interact with the upper slot of a chest, choose between the relics of a higher rarity. These relics have curses that'll trigger different outcomes, place them strategically. So, at least one of them is an uncommon relic. Burn the pointed relic. Okay, so corner, add 50 to firewood in the same row, or burned at 150 to pointed relic. Corner is triggers when the relic is placed in a corner slot, and burned is when destroyed by burn. So I guess I want... something like this? Because it says it'll burn the pointed relic, which does that, and then gives the value over there. Okay, so there's actually going to be a little bit of, like, inventory management for that. But I took a lot more of a beating than I wanted to there. Oh, Lord. Okay, gotta be mindful of all the traps. Oh, shoot. That hurt a little bit. Okay, got through there. Oh, and what is this? Favorite target. Spikes deal up plus 40% damage each time they hit the same enemy. Projectile auto-aim to enemies that deals damage. Enemies hit by spikes are ignited. Each spike deals... I don't know if I even have any spikes, so... maybe I'll just go for this. The favorite target. Okay, so I guess that's elite to fight. 1 big chest and 2 small chests. And maybe we'll try the small chest, since I'm probably going to get knocked out here. It does feel like... oh yeah, see, like, what I dislike about this wind-up is that some of them feel like they take a lot more time to actually complete. Oh. Then it looks like it should. Yeah, there's the knockout. When defeated, the relics in your backpack lose half their value. You can decide try again, lose them, or return to Tresna to sell them. I want to try again. It does feel like you are... I can understand the gauntlets don't feel that strong. But my issue is that your gun does not feel strong for having to charge it up. It feels too wimpy for that. I could understand if it was like, okay, you had unlimited ammo for it, that it would do, but... it feels lacking for what you get with it. Hi, my dear. It seems that took no worldly artifact put you back in action. Let me be of service. Okay, so... actually, I can't do anything right now. Andre's items will help protect you. My potions will help you come back safe. So... is there a way I can store these and then go back out? Or is that basically like the day done? Because I gotta admit, it doesn't feel like that's a really good way for it right now. I'd rather have... oh, there he is. Will, did you pass the challenge? We can't know until he sells those items. Go, Will, let's open the shop. So if I do that, now could I go back out and... yeah, I really hate that for an approach. It really is the case of... you might as well just, keep going back in until you're ready to leave. I don't see a point in, like, ever leaving with the relics only having half the value. Increase the charm effect, but disasters more frequent. All common. Let's just get extra value for it. Might as well just add the boost onto that to get what we can for it. Next deal, let's get the boost effect, I guess. It kind of feels weird to have, like, these boosts and things in place for trying some of this stuff. Man, we'll put the charm on there. And sell that. And that's everything done for today. Yeah, so we need over 5,000 for that. No, it was not close. In any case, it's quite more than what we've been making lately. We can try again tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I want to get in more practice with it, but it does feel a little bit like... Oh, good morning, Will. We have a visit. Hey, kid. Hope you're as motivated as I am with this whole endless whatever thing. Completing that challenge might just bring some hope around here. And a lot of money for me. So I want you to take Keeper. I think help you pass that trial. Also, when you have time, stop by my house. I think I can make this place feel more like your home. Make us rich, kid. Okay, hi, Keeper. Good morning, William. What can I do for you? Merchant progression. Oh. Okay, but that is going to cost money, so we don't want to do anything with that yet. No, I was trying to talk to Zenon, not the... Okay, that's about all for now, I suppose. And I probably can't make the sword, so I'm stuck with the gauntlets, but... I don't know, I'll have to keep seeing how it goes. Yeah, craft weapons. See, I need 5 of those, and I can't get that. Well, there is something over here to check about. That's the square with the vault to it. No, so that's... I guess this is Scratch's place. Here you are. I wanted to offer a new service just for you. Not for free, of course. I can give you cosmetics, change the looks of your shop, make it your own. So it feels like it belongs to you, even if it actually belongs to me. I just need some vouchers, and I exchange them for some paint and furniture. The only catch is vouchers give random products. You know what you'll get until you get it. I think that will evoke positive values to people, like addiction and consumerism. Want to try? Okay, yeah, so this is... We just pay those little tickets. My little keeper's always hungry for those vouchers. We'll be waiting for you. Those vouchers, just random things that you'll put into the shop. That'll help expand... Or, like, probably help give, like, more sale effects or other stuff for, like, trying to make deals. We'll try embarking again, but it does feel a little punishing to begin with. Like, you only get the one heal. And again, the weapons feel so lacking in power to begin with. Like, I don't know if maybe the sword has more of a feel or weight with it to make up with damage, but... The gauntlets do feel pretty flimsy. That, and again, the, like, ranged weapon doesn't feel all that worth it either. Like, it only does 10, and you have to charge up the shots. Yeah, it feels like these basic things have a lot more health than you'd kind of expect for... Unless there's, like, another move I'm missing from, like, we can use and attack with. No, I dodged out of that. Okay, that's at least done. Oh. Yeah, that's another thing I'm not liking, is it does feel like it's not always quick to react when you do a dodge to, like, get out of the way of something. Almost feels like there's an excess delay. Yeah, no, you feel way too weak for the enemies right now. It really is. Maybe the gauntlets need a faster attack speed or a bit of a damage boost, but feels like it takes a lot more for the most basic of enemies than anything else. Okay, so let me see what these do. Burn, 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 and that. Okay, so burn, add 50 to all firewood. Each time you burn a common relic, gain... maybe we'll want that. Because at least then we're getting a lot of boost with that in. And then... okay. So it looks like you can delay the activation as long as you don't have something like in the adjoining slots to them. Good to know. Oh, again. Okay, that one's down. That one's taken care of. Okay, so it's not... so all enemies, when they get that purple glow on them, could actually get the, smack them with your bag. That I didn't realize. Okay, so that does open up a little bit more for, like, using that. But yeah, like, the focus that comes with the weapons for build-up doesn't feel that worth it. Here... projectile auto-aim enemies that deals damage, so I don't know if you get that or you have to... we'll try going to this one. Oh, this just is going to give us something. Spike criticals, or hit by spikes are ignited. I guess maybe I'll try Needle to the Heart. Not really sure what to pick there. I also don't know if I'm missing anything to, like, collect either. I'm going to try this pot stand. Maybe this will be, like, a refill for the potion. But it does seem like you have a bit more of an interesting case of being able to choose your routes when you're out and about. Spiny Shot. Your shot has 30% chance to cast 3 spikes. Your attack... okay. So... it feels like I needed this before I got the option for spike benefits then. That's like... unless those are, like, added on beforehand? I'm not too sure. Okay, at least that's them taken care of. Okay, there's... I think I was approaching it too straightforward of trying to brute strength through, because there are some combos and things you can do that do boost your power up more than you'd think. Like when it comes to the flying guys, if you knock them out... No. You do get, like, extra openings and such to use the pack, which gives you more help. And then... Okay, I wonder... So are those the spikes they were talking about? Yeah, it feels weird for working with a few things. Okay, flying spike flowers deal plus 50% damage. Enemies hit by spikes are ignited. Flying flowers spawn 2 extra spikes. We'll go for that one now that it... Nope. No, I kind of think that's how they're trying to operate with it. But I do feel like the gauntlets are a little unresponsive at times. Like, I can understand, okay, their combo... Yeah, I'm really not liking some of the flow of it. Like, it feels like for the gauntlets being as weak and as fast-hitting as they are, should be much more responsive to as soon as you dodge, you're able to, like, get out and respawn with them. But they lack you in a lot more. It might be the case just keep retrying the dungeons and dying and retrying over and over till, like, getting the practice in. I feel like I should have gone with the sword instead of these gauntlets. Maybe that would have given a bit more of a flow and weight behind it. Another thing I'm disliking too is the enemies are also very honing in on you. Like for these slimes, even if like you see the wind up and you'll try to dodge out of the way, they still do like circle along the radius to be able to easily get you and keep following up. Like there, I can dodge right through them, even with the wind-up, and it will still connect, so... I don't know if there's going to be, like, invincibility frames to work with? Or how else that'll, like, work out. Okay, there's that taken care of. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of practice for getting used to this one. More so than I think the original game was. Burned, add 150 to pointed relic, or once placed, add to adjacent firewood. Yeah, so if I do that, I'll do that to boost... Okay, so slot those there. Now, I think if I do this to here... That's the curse used up. So there is going to be learning the ins and outs of the inventory management there. But I do feel like at a certain point of the enemy wind-up, it shouldn't be able to keep turning after you. Like... And again, there's so many to deal with at once, I'm going to have to try to get... I just want to try to get even, like, one-on-one engagements to get this down. And learn a little bit more. Okay, there's that taken care of. Yeah, there's like the aim system there, depending on how your position is, you can get. And I think that's it for there for now. Yeah, there is some auto-targeting to, like, you can get the enemies thrown into traps. Yeah, 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 come on. I almost feel like you should have given a second heal to start you out with. Spikes deal extra damage. Increase critical hit chance by 10, but reduce max ammo by half. I'm going to take that, because, like, it doesn't feel like you're using the gun for... like, actual damage output. It's more just to knock flyers down, because it takes, like, all of your shots in order to down, like, some of these basic enemies. Let's go for Attacks Ignite. That'll probably be helpful with the gauntlets. And, it might be dumb, but we're going to try the Elite Chest. Oh, like, let me move. Come on. Yeah, they do seem to have invincibility frames, but you have to time it to be really exact for when the strikes are coming through to you. Okay, so we've got add 200 to firewood in the same column, or burn transformed. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe what I want to do is move those over. Left, right, so instead, maybe like that. Like that, and if I do this here... Okay, so it's only if it was on the leftmost or the rightmost. At least it's still a little bit more. Although we're probably going to die on this next go here. So we might as well take everything back, and then we'll probably try ending this episode right here. Yeah, I gotta admit, though, the combo weapon being as fast-hitting as it is, feels like it should do more damage, so it's like more than just one combo taking care of your most basic enemies for, like, your starting area. Feels kind of weak. Especially when you have, like, the environment takes care of them better than you do. Oh, there we go. Actually not doing too bad. One thing I also have to remember is I think I can leave at any time I want with the pendant. It's not a case of I have to reach a certain milestone. Ooh. Clips flower burned, add 50 to all firewood. That might be good to get. So I think what I'll do is that there. That right there. That there. That one there, and then if I put... Now, will that count if I have the firewood on the other side? No, it's only while it's in your inventory. Okay. Well, I guess I at least learned. And now, yeah, I think we'll... that. And we'll do one round in the shop with what we picked up here. Because at least it's a little bit done. Granted, it feels like it's going to be a very slow-going grind to begin with. But yeah, right now, the gauntlets feel a little too weak to me, and they're not quite as responsive. I do want to see if there is, like, a training area. Actually, it doesn't even look like there's a map for this, like, the hub area here to know what all you have for use. Because I want to know if there was a place, like, there were training dummies and I could get a feel for it without having to, like, go and die and engage like that, but I don't... Aside from the mini-map bottom right, it doesn't seem like there is anything like a actual area map to let you know. Zany Jane. Stop right there, little fella. I know. You saw the bloblets, you thought they are cute and want to pet them, as we all do. But they are not ready yet. So let's be civilized and observe, but don't touch. Okay. Does look like there's going to be a lot more to this, like your starting village or hub, than there have been in the original. Okay, and then if we want to go upgrades, yeah. Okay, so there's our way to increase potion usage and get spawn dungeon perk pedestal in every room. Okay, a few ways to upgrade yourself there. And it will all come down to having to use your funds from the shop. A cute bloblet stopped by your shop, pay you a visit. When the shop is open, this little fellow will ask for some hugs. Pet him, get 1 boost. During this demo, there will only be 1 bloblet available, but there will be many others in the full game. Okay, we'll start with that. Open that up, and let's see about perks. Dirty Hands, increase charm, but disasters armor. That actually might not be that bad. Like, the thing is with that disasters, that I think as we complete them, we get vouchers, which we can then use for the little keeper there. Which, like, as long as we're mindful of them, yeah, they'll just... That seems like an easy way to just get a lot of vouchers in. Let's go for the charm on that, because that's another extra 100 on it. We'll be there in just a moment. Each time you use a skill, 1%. Yeah, let's go Flash Offer, get a really big boost there. There's that done. Talk to him. Yeah, we'll go for the boost on that. Okay, let's put down a little bit more if we can. Give him a hug. Snag that. Ooh, all deals have another skill slot's pretty good. We'll try not to keep him waiting. Yeah, this is where there's going to be a little bit more of trying to run around and get everything done that we can. We'll do the boost on that one. And just hold that for now. Each sale only using boost skill increases the charm. Skill spent in extra deals are restored. Ooh, that's actually really good. That means I think for these last items we sell, we'll basically get a full refund of everything we use. So I think we want the boost first, which increases the charm effect. Well, and that gave them right back. And see if that gives me... Yeah, that gave me both boosts right back, so... Okay, you can really cheese this if you get the right combination. So they've added a little bit more dynamics to the shopkeeping than how it used to be in the original. And we'll put those out. Hug the little guy. And polish that up. And yeah, let's do a boost on. Yeah, sure, that looks like it's going to give us a fair bit. I thought the 5,000 would be a lot harder to reach than I thought it, originally seemed to be, but no, it is the case of you can send that up pretty easily. And that's the shop closed for today. So yeah, I think what we'll do is maybe we'll end the Moonlighter demo for the weekend with that, because, yeah, that was already almost half of what we needed for the daily one, and again, I don't think I did all that good out in the levels. So it is just going to be getting used to how the combat flows. The gauntlets make you feel almost like you commit a little too much, I think, but I might actually be able to get the sword. Maybe what we'll do is we'll actually leave things right there, and if there's enough interest in the Moonlighter 2 demo, we'll bring it back next weekend, try the sword, and try it again. It does feel a little weird in combat a bit. I still feel like the gauntlets could be a bit stronger to make up for, how many hits it really does take to take down some of the very first enemies. But maybe it's a case of it's more planned to be, you start slow, but because you have all of the power-ups you can pick through the runs, they ramp up very quickly in strength. It is just a demo, so of course it's going to be all kinds of work and tweaks and changes done. But for now, it is shaping up to be an interesting one to keep an eye on. I'm not sure if I would... I still feel like there's a few things I need to see and test out before I give a full recommendation or not of it, but at least has shown that it has some good ideas for the sequel, and I do like all the changes for shopkeeping that make it feel a little more dynamic and engaging than it was. Overall, though, we'll see how you guys found the demo yourselves, and if you do want to see more, just let me know in the comments, and we bring it back for more episodes. For now, though, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the demo. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.